Goal-seek analysis is another type of what-if analysis. But there is a difference. In what-if analysis, we change the input values to compute the output. However, in goal-seek, we specify the output in order to change the inputs. Let's see how this works in Inforiver Write-back Matrix. On the canvas, we have got region, product family, and product in the row dimension. And we've got two native DAX measures, revenue and quantity, actuals 2024. Using these two DAX measures, we have calculated average selling price. And since this is a calculation, we will not be able to change it. Hence, in order to calculate the next year's revenue, we have referred 2024 actuals as a data input measure within Inforiver, and then the average selling price, again referring the average selling price, we have used a data input measure. So now there are two data input measures we have in order to plan the revenue for 2025. What I will do is I will go to manage columns and just hide the native DAX measures and the calculated average selling price. Now, how will goal seek work? This is the calculated output. So we will have to specify what we need in output. In the insert tab, you've got goal seek. As soon as I click goal seek, and bear in mind that the cell has to be selected which needs to be specified as an output. So here I'll just put 80 million and changing series. That means it is showing the dependent drivers or the inputs to calculate this value. So let me go with quantity plan. I will change quantity plan or allow GoalSeek to change quantity plan in order to get 80 million in my revenue plan. Now, there are additional options. Where do you want to apply changes? To all rows and columns or to selected rows and columns? Now, in selected rows and columns, you can choose whether you want to go with a specific row that you see, let's say by region, you want to go to specific family and region, or you want to go with region and product. So it's a total flexible option that you have. I'll go with all rows columns and just hit run. It says goal seek has been executed successfully, and then I'll say apply. Now you will see that the changes are appearing with a change in the total quantity planned for 2025, and I have achieved 80 million. Now here is a very interesting feature that I would like to show along with goal seek. So now let's say I want to change ASP and not change the quantity, and I still want to have a bit of increase or let's say an addition to what I have achieved here. So let's go with 82 million this time. But this time I do not want to change the price for smartphone in Asia. So I'll just lock this. Now this is not going to change. Let's see how it works. Again, selecting the output, clicking goal seek. Let's say 82 million. Choose the series ASP plan this time and run. It says it has run successfully. I'll say apply. You would see that our lock has been respected. All the remaining average selling prices by product, by region, and by product family has changed. I have also achieved 82 million as my output, and my lock, as I mentioned, has been respected. So I'll just unlock this now. See you in the next video.